Hello there, YouTube. My name is Lewis. I guess you could say I'm not your average 23-year-old. This is my first time doing a vlog, so you can feel free to roast me in the chat. In the chat? This is going great. in the comments down below. When I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with a condition called fibrous dysplasia. Sounds kind of spooky, doesn't it? It sounds like something that would be in like Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not as fun as that, sadly, but anyways, it still sounds cool. Doctors did loads of research on me. They did biopsies, MRIs, x-rays, all of it, you know? You name it, they did it. And they discovered that I actually have the rarer condition, Osteo Fibrous Dysplasia. I know what you're thinking. What is the difference? I've just tried to look it up. I did some Googling just now. And I came across this segment on the internet that says, the zonal phenomenon and osteoblastic rimming of bony trabeculae. I got that far and I just stopped. But yeah, if you want to like research it more, go ahead. But yeah, they've told it me all before and I just forgot it. Basically, it's a rare condition which affects me in my right leg. And that is my tibia bone, by the way, not just like the entire thing. Just this bit right here. Okay. Boom. That is what you're looking at. I never thought I'd have my legs on YouTube, but there's a first for everything. So basically, the condition causes my bone to bow like a banana, or a bone arrow, or whatever shaped like a D without the line bit. Or I suppose the line bit can be my fibula bone, and the tibia is like this part. So I have a leg that is a D. Do I have a third leg? So this shows up on x-rays as exactly that, like a D shape or a bow or a banana or whatever. It's pretty cool to look at. Let me show you a picture of it. But obviously that makes my leg very, very fragile because basically the bone is like so close to the skin that any sort of, like when you can touch your finger and you feel the bone right there, that is my leg, and that is not supposed to be like that. Pretty disgusting. So yeah, growing up, seeing all these x-rays with all these tumour blobs on them, showing up in obviously black and white for x-rays, it got me calling it mouldy bread. I used to refer to it as mouldy bread just to make it make sense to me as a kid. I don't know if I see it nowadays. I think that was just my like childhood imagination helping me through it. If you look at my x-ray, do you think that looks like mouldy? I don't know. So after months and months and months and months and months and months and months,
one eternity later,
my family and I got brought back up to the hospital where we were told that I had a secondary condition in the exact same leg, in the exact same place, called Adamantinoma. That is not adamant in Oklahoma, that's Adamantinoma. One word. It's a huge word. It's actually kind of cool. If it wasn't a cancerous condition, it would be pretty badass in my opinion. But anyways, I have that condition too. What's even weirder about this one than osteofibrous dysplasia is this one makes up 1% of all bone cancers across the entire world, which is mental. Are you seeing me looking down, like occasionally, just up down here? I have my notes in front of me because there's so much medical jargon to remember that it's really, really hard for my little brain to keep up. So I have to like do the little scan up and down occasionally. So I apologize. But anyways, so there is no cure for either condition. You know, the osteofibrous dysplasia and the adamantinoma. No cures for either of them, which you know, in this day and age of medicine is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, there's only surgeries they can do for me. So they are usually extremely gross surgeries. They're like, oh, you know what we can do for you, Lewis? We'll take this bone out of this one and we want to slap it in this one and then just make you into some type of mutant. That'll be fun. The one that's like on the cards at the moment is they want to take out my entire tibia bone. They want to chuck it to a dog. They want to let him have a good time with it. And they want to grow me an entirely new bone from the bottom to the top with an external frame. It's disgusting. Although adamantinomas grow slowly, I did say adamantinomas, plural, because there are more than one of these tumours in my leg. Same with the osteofibrous dysplasia. You know, they're all having a little party down there. If you imagine those graphics of like cells when they meet and then they like sort out problems for you, mine are they're just vibing. They're just having a great time, which is not the best for me, but it is good for my well, it's good for them. The adamantinomas can actually spread to other parts of my body, including muscles, the central canal of the bone, thanks to my notes here, the nearby soft tissue, other bones and distant organs. It can be serious, but that is extremely rare sort of thing. Of course it is serious, but it's not like that serious right now. If you imagine its pace of spreading is the same as that sloth from Zootopia, is it?
2 9
THD03.
T
Then I think we're good. There are major gaps in the care for the rare, and I really want to bring this problem to the forefront with Let's Be Real. When I do this, I feel like Julian from Ghosts. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You should. It's an amazing show. But anyways, we're getting sidetracked again. Yeah, but I don't want to do, this whole like advocating thing in an aggressive way. I feel like there are enough people out there trying to do it in an aggressive way, and that's just not who I am either. I want to do it in a bubbly, fun, positive way with a slightly unhinged sort of nature underneath there. Just showing you guys my experiences, sharing my journey with you, all the way from my diagnosis to present day appointments. It is going to be awesome. It's also going to really be valuable for me as a person. I struggle a lot with, anxiety, with my health. And I feel like documenting this and showing how crazy things can be in a fun way will actually help me too. So that'll be great. But yeah, I'm going to be sharing my insanest stories, and if you think you might have a bit of a guess at what's to come, trust me, you have no idea, my friend. It is going to be mental. I'm going to be sharing stuff for the time that I was illegally given some drip infusions at the hospital. And then another time when I was driving an armoured personnel carrier and I almost ran over my grandparents. Those are both true stories. And they're only two of like several hundred to go through. It's going to be awesome. Just to clarify, those things happen on separate times. But I was a child in both. So I don't know if that, makes you feel any better about watching my channel. Maybe. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, I want Let's Be Real to be a very real movement, a showcase of the incredible people I've met throughout my medical journey, to be able to appreciate them, to be able to honour them in the way that they truly deserve, because there are a lot of people who've gone under the radar. Their jobs are not the ones that you see in the paper or on the news or whatever, but they are the ones that have really truly made a difference in someone like, my life. And I really want to be able to showcase these incredible people. It will be a storytelling experience aimed to inspire, a space for change in how we do things as a society for the disabled. I really struggle to say the word society. And above all else, a community for the ones who need it most. So yeah, man, these are huge goals. It's going to be ballistic. I am so excited to get this off the ground. And if you had a wheelchair off the ground, something's wrong. Let's just say our wheelchair's got wings or something. I should have a Red Bull. I should have had a Red Bull in this moment. That would have been so perfect. Anyways, it's going to be awesome. And I really hope you can stay tuned with me for this adventure. We are going on a hell of a journey. And it's going to be awesome to have you, join me for this wicked thing. Strength through adversity is exactly what I, intend this to be all about. And by being real, we can really support one another. So yeah, let's be real.